I ought to call these type of quick videos Dear General, but I don't know what I'm going to call it. But I was looking at one of General Choi's videos, and he's sitting up in there saying that Taekwondo is not related to karate. Taekwondo comes from karate. It's got some of the same forms as karate. Move for move, practically. Not all of them, but a couple of them. He had a second-degree black belt in Shotokan before he developed Taekwondo. So how are you going to say that Taekwondo is not related to karate? You can barely claim it as its own unique art. That doesn't make Taekwondo bad or inferior, but, you know, that's why I don't really consider myself ITF. That's why I have Cecil Ryu Taekwondo. Because I don't want to sit up here and act like that I don't know that it came from karate. I feel like if I'm going to be ITF, I got to toe that party line and say it doesn't come from karate, that it just comes from Taekwondo and Subak Do. And I know that's not true. I know he got it from Shotokan. He was ranked in Shotokan. So, you know what I can say? I can say Cecil Ryu Taekwondo comes from karate, Tang Sudo, Kung Fu, Judo, ITF and WTF Taekwondo, and boxing, and mild exposures to Kyosho Jitsu and the internal arts. So there you go. So if anybody looks at this 5,000 years from now or whatever the heck, or even, what, 50 sometimes, if this thing ever lives beyond me and tries to say, no, Cecil came up with this stuff on his own. No, Cecil didn't do that. Cecil stood on the backs of people who came before him. Cecil will even say that even though I never trained at Simba, Cecil gives credit to Simba because at least two of my instructors that I've had were Simba students. So I can say, if someone says, well, if it wasn't for Simba, he would have never came up with that. Yes, that's right. That's true. Because I give credit to everybody that came before me in my area. If you're African-American in the D.C. area and you know some type of Taekwondo, you probably have an instructor who was at one point some kind of way affiliated with Simba. If you don't know about Simba Karate or Simba Taekwondo, look them up. Type in Simba Taekwondo or Simba Karate and something about the D.C. area, and Grandmaster Furman Marshall comes up. Even though I'm not one of his students, I got to give credit where credit's due, right? I've never met him, but I still got to give credit. Come on, man. That's ridiculous. That's why I'm Cecil Ryu Taekwondo. So I don't feel like I have to sit up here and act like I've never heard of judo. And like I never heard of Western boxing, that is them just straight up all Changhan forms with no variations in them at all. Come on. Taekwondo is related to karate. If you don't like it, you just don't like the truth. What more can I tell you? But I mean, I know why. I know why the Korean people wanted to develop their own style. And again, I'm not insensitive to that. I know that they were oppressed by Japan. But come on, let's move forward. And let's not be vague about our origins.